Hello, family. Hoping everybody's doing wonderful where you are and that you're taking care of yourself and that you're staying cool as best you can. Speaking of, I actually started this reading about a day ago and I badly needed my window. I have a window AC unit that was in bad need of use that day. I attempted the reading and I was melting and I couldn't find my fan. Luckily, I ended up finding my fan today. So I do have a way to cool myself down in the event that things get a little steamy around here. Um, that can also happen when you start feeling energies, right? You get even more steamy. So it's interesting. When I found this fan, I hadn't used it for a while, but I forgot, um, the waters, the emotions, So that could definitely be like in the mix here. But I did pull cards that day, and I was just so enthralled by like the cards that popped out. I was just like, okay, well, this is just going to be the weekly. So this is going to be a weekly, um, the week ahead, and I think these are messages that I think need to be heard for this coming week. Whether they involve, your situation, if you at all connected to anything I'm saying, or whether it's connected to someone that may be connected to you, or a combination of both. But so the cards that, all right, so let's just go ahead and on with our prayer, yo. Welcome to Illuminate the Oracle. Happy that you're here. Please like and subscribe if you like my vibe. Please stop back again. All right. So, Divine Creator, Heavenly Father, thank you so much for covering me, my collective, as we receive these messages here today. We only seek to receive messages of your highest vibration, messages that you deem for us to receive. Any evil intent or evil eye energy sent our way is immediately blocked or returned back to sender to those senders. Bind them in their energy 1,000 times so they never harm anyone again. Thank you so much, Father. All right. So I did the fairy cards. That's where we started with that I don't know, flop of a video. I don't know. Um, so the first card that came out was Magical Gateway. It says, it takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown, yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly without looking back. Come together. This one says, families like, ooh, I don't know why I said families. Fairies like to be busy, and a group of them is showing you that many hands make light work. Working as a team helps get the job done. Come together. Precious time. This one says, the fairy of time wants you to experience every moment fully and to make the most of your precious time. Be mindful not to waste others' precious time either. Hidden depth. Something hidden is about to come to light, perhaps a secret or a memory at the back of your mind. When we expose what's hidden, we can become free. Okay, so the first thing I definitely noticed instantly is the majority of these cards have a lot of green on them. There's another, okay, a lot of green there. So there's a lot connected with the heart chakra. Got green in the back too. um, Actually, I didn't plan that, but it is the same lighting from the last reading. So um, I really don't even pay attention to it. I kind of just like whatever color is calling to me is that is the color for the day in the background. But this is definitely speaking about something of the heart opening. I feel this even feels like a heart chakra opening. So whether you are experiencing a heart chakra opening, if it's something that's been closed off, and that can definitely come in periods of healing, coming out of dark soul or dark night of the soul experiences that we have to go through. Um, but this also makes me feel like it could be someone that's connecting to your energy that's missing this energy. It's like their heart chakra is open as it pertains to you, And this lets me, this, when it comes to this precious time here, it's like, I see this message all around the board. It's like, sometimes we play ourselves with how we spend our time, even when we know best, even when we know that there's things that we could be like working on or doing. And this is not to shame yourself, because there's going to be times where it's like, no, like you need to set your time aside to just do nothing. Um, but also be mindful that in this time that you have, that it's not just wasted time, that there's things that you're doing for yourself. Like you see here that she's very much in her own workshop, in what, or workshop or science lab, or whatever this sort of lab is for you, that's just for you, where you can just be in your space and working on things that inspire you or motivate you. That's definitely what spirit wants you to place more of a focus on for yourself personally. Um, but I also feel like someone feels though they feel like you could have wasted your precious time, or you could have felt like this person wasted your time. I'm gonna pull clarifiers for these, because I don't want to guess. That's just kind of how I'm feeling it. But the last card that popped up before, I was just like, okay, I'm like drip drop, I'm dripping here, and I don't like the feel. Protection. So, and what a beautiful, beautiful uh, card. I love this deck, and I don't even wear. I rarely use it unless I'm called to do it. But I feel like more recently I've been using them more often. But yeah, it says the fairies of protection are shielding you with a magical fairy ring of love and light. Practice psychic protection before embarking on any spiritual work, which is super important. That's why I like to. That's why it's really important for me to have a prayer for myself before I even do these readings here, because that's something that I realized that I had to do. I mean, that's what I do for myself. Um, but to do it here, it just cleanses the space, and it just gives me a peace of mind that I'm not tapping into something that I don't want to tap into. These are, like, I think of them as like phone lines, but they're energetic. So you kind of want to make sure that you're tapping into the right line. So definitely be mindful of that. Know that you are protected. But this also makes me think of, like, when I see the come together and the protection. This is heavily spiritual protection, whoever I'm talking to. There's a lot of the universe is all in the mix, and all in the mix of you. They in your business. They're trying to help you bring something together here. And I feel like it's a destiny thing. I think it could be in the realm of love, but I also feel like it could be in the realm of like a project or something. That spirit is wanting to let you know that you have help in here. You have help here. They may need you to just take certain initial steps before universe got is ready to carry the rest. Because there's a lot of protection here. Come together, where it's stating about um, many hands make light work. Working as a team helps to get the job done. Like, yeah, this could be talking about some real physical people, but I really feel like it's your spiritual team that's ready to work on your behalf. And so I feel like both these cards amplify that. So, the protection is your intuition. Um, there's a color intuition, the purple air. So it's definitely letting me know that, continuing to make that effort in your connection with your spiritual team, your meditation, your prayer time, whatever time that you hold for yourself. Making sure that that's maintained, because I feel like you got inspirations and ideas that spirit is trying to hand to you too, to keep. Look at how magical this is. Like, this is like any inspiration that you could possibly think of in this point in time is going to come to you like that. It's just going to come to you because there's this magical gateway that's opened. All right, so let me get some clarifiers for these. We'll go ahead um, right into the tarot. Let's do. There's a song in my head. It's we can dance, 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 clap your hands, hands, hands all night. If you're in the mood, do what you wanna do all night long. Somebody wants to spend all night long with you. Somebody just wants to be in your energy. Somebody wants to, and even like that's not like a sexy song. It's kind of more like a hangout party song. Um, so what just makes you feel like somebody is missing you? Somebody is missing hanging out with you. Somebody misses like just shooting the shit with you. It's getting a little steamy already. Already. Okay, we're gonna finish this reading. Okay, let's just okay, just cool it down, man, just a little bit. Just cool it on down. Just cool it on down. I feel like somebody's trying to get their message across, and I'm gonna need to just calm down. I need to just settle down because this is for collective. Um, hmm. Okay. Collective. I mean, spirit. What is the? Give me a card, spirit, please, and thank you for magical gateway. What's going on with this magical gateway? What is happening? Magical gateway card. Healing and balancing your energies. My angels, my earth angels. Yes, this is what's really is tapping you into something. Just kind of this idea of being in your own energy and healing, and it's really just tapping you into different parts of yourself. Um, yeah, it's accessing different parts of yourself here. Um, I feel like you're recharging, re-energizing. Um, on top of that, because multiple stories can happen in multiple at the same time. On top of that, I feel like if somebody is connected to your energy, they are healing. They are healing from this sort of dark night of the soul situation, and due to this, they may have woken up. They've woken up to their heart chakra being open, but it's something about them working on their trust, working on their courage. Like you can have all these emotions, you can feel all these things, but you can still kind of be left feeling like goo if you don't know what to do with it, or if you're not used to dealing with um, emotions of that caliber, or even being in a situation like that. Okay. All right. Let's get a clarifier for. Okay. Yeah, it's something about investments too. Something about looking back at past investments and kind of realizing what bore, what bared fruit, what did not. But kind of recognizing the amount of time you spent there either way. And so, like, it's an energy of healing yourself and not allowing yourself to go into those dark places of just like, oh well, I just spent all this time doing this and that. It's just about change behavior. It's not about shaming oneself. It's we are these are life experiences, and this is life school. So if you can't do it here, where else can you do it? Like if you can't just explore and make mistakes and live out experiences here, then where else is it going to happen? Come together, spirit. What's the? Can we get a card for come together? What is come together, spirit? You definitely dealt with some trickery in the past. Sneaky people who tried to get away with things. And so, definitely, when it says, and these people could very well be looking to come together with you right now. But spirit is urging you. Well, I won't. Spirit is saying, tap into the crew that are for you and with you and love you and have been there the entire time. That's just their spiritual team. Connect with us, talk with us, all our fairies and angels, and some demons too that work for us. But whatever it is, it's like internal. It's specifically you. Um, if somebody is trying to come together with you right now, I would, take my time, maybe go about it slow. There may be some trickery at hand with this individual. There may be some things they're not being 100% truthful about. But with this being in the bright glow of light, in the sun, it's illuminated, or it's been illuminated, or it's something that if they even try to do it, this is going to be seen. It's just going to be like, I see you. I see you. Like, it's just going to be like that kind of energy, because it's not hidden. It's not in the hidden forces of the moon. Like, it's in broad daylight. So, precious time. Spirit, what does precious time mean? What is this precious time? Yeah. Precious time, not deciding, not making a decision on something, not being able to see a way forward. So I feel like this is energy that you could be coming out of and really starting to put more of an onus about where you're spending your time, and not allowing yourself to be blocked off by not deciding something, or not allowing yourself to see something. Um, so that's, I feel like, that, as well as someone feeling like they wasted your time because they weren't able to decide. They weren't able to make a decision on where they wanted to go. So, okay. Hidden depths, ending. Through this ending, only then can you really expose what's hidden. And there's something, there's a freedom to endings. So that scorpionic energy, there can really be a freedom to just burning the tower down, um, burning up a bridge. These are things that you want to do all the time, but it's going to be necessary. There's going to be times in life where it's necessary. And I feel like whatever has ended here, it's been enlightening. It's been an enlightening experience. Now that we're at this space, right? It can take a while to even get to that space where you're accepting the experience or situation for what it was or what it's been. Mm. But tens could also be, tens is also the endings to beginnings. So I'm also feeling like, you know, things may not be over. It may be this, this ten of swords can go right on out. It's the 10, so it's gonna go straight to the ace of swords, which is truth and clarity. That will be, where it's going next. And so I feel like that's where the hidden depths come in here. It's like when this ten of swords switches to the ace, and there's truth and clarity about situations, that's when you realize really the depths of it all and what it was all about. And I feel like it's just going to help you to understand that, like, okay, you couldn't see certain things. You may have had certain judgments, or certain people may have had certain judgments about you, but they didn't have the information they thought they had. But it was something about this ending that happened that's allowing a person to actually have the information. Okay. And it could have been something from the past, or dealing with the past, with the Six of Cups at the bottom here. All right. Beautiful. I do want to these are like the first so these are like the first oracle cards that I made before I even started filming anything. I just made them for myself a while ago. And I kind of just put them to the side and forgot about them because they're so big and bulky. And they're not, fun to shuffle. But I had a lot of fun making them. But I've been kind of called to pull them out. And it's interesting. So messages are coming. So that's the first card that already came up, is messages coming in. Okay. And to think positive, I put like a little sticker there. Um, I like to put little messages and things on there. So we got the birds there. So birds out there carrying messages. There could even be people talking about what's coming in for you. But spirit wants you to be positive. I got called to pull these out, so let's go ahead and figure out what's happening here. I'll take out the messages coming in. Okay. So what do collective, my fabulous, beautiful, strong, mighty, magical collective, what do they need to hear for this coming week? What do they need to hear for this coming week? Time flies when you're having fun. Sweet kisses. Somebody's reminiscing. Somebody's reminiscing. Oh, that's a song. So that's a song. Janet Jackson. Funny how time flies when you're having fun. It's a song about what is it? I don't know where it all went. Time passes by just when just when the just when it began, and I don't know, something about spending time together and feeling like it's just never enough time. You just look up and it's just like, oh, I feel like this is the way the connection really felt that first half for you and this person, whoever's connected to your energy. It's like this feeling of like there was never enough time when we were together, when we had each other, but there's been all this space and time of us not being around each other, right? That's kind of how it's feeling to me. All right, let's see what else. Oi. Don't fall on me. I don't want to fall on the floor. Okay. Gold glitter. Lost in what was shiny. Any, or, okay, glitter or gold. Gold or glitter. Lost in what's shiny. Any substance. It lacks substance. Okay. So this person can very well have been caught up in this idea of like what was shiny, what was ultimately lacking substance. I actually wrote like a little message on the back. So this says user quality trap, user quality trap. It's a trap. It was a trap. But this person could have had a user side of them that allowed themselves to be trapped. You know, it was like if they were a user, they met the biggest user. You know. Okay. But they do want to come and talk this out, I feel like. Okay. Anything else from these? Okay. Okay. Oh, wow. So it says, I was juggling you. Oh, a lot of message on here. So it says, so sorry. They're in mourning. They feel silly. They thought they knew better. They thought they knew better. Oh, wow. Okay, so now I'm remembering why I love these cards. Because I wrote little messages behind them that I don't remember I did. So okay, so the message behind here says differences are beautiful and necessary. So this could have been like one of those things that was holding this connection, was this idea of that the differences were too vast. You know, a person is realizing that you're their home. Yeah, at the top here I wrote they chased the wrong things, but you are home. Okay. Dream or divine team. Your divine team is on it, so think positive. This is your divine femme. I'm talking divine femme. Think positive, stay positive. Divine femme. Okay, I'm glad I pulled these out. Last minute. Oi. That's too many. Okay, we'll put these back. Something could have been significant about January. This person could have been a little bit sneaky in the past. They could have been really like a salesman. They could be really good with their words or very charming. They could have been in the business of illusions, but I feel like this illusion has bit them in the end. Okay, this could have been a too cool for school, focusing on their hustles, and that could have been, but they don't want you to ever let them go. Never let me go. This is divine masculine. Um, I feel like divine masculine is. I feel like there was a proud thought. They were proud. They were proud of their thought land. But I feel like this is something they're growing out of because it's something a bit dumb. Something I feel like whatever they was is what they encountered. So if they were a user, they encountered the biggest user. If they were a thought, they encountered the biggest thought. So, you know, I put male or female on this card because it don't matter. The energy is the energy, and the action is the action. So, I feel like this person doesn't want you to let them go. Messages are coming. Messages are coming. All right. So if you like my vibe, we're just gonna end it there. If you like my vibe, please like and subscribe. Until next time.